Hello YouTube, welcome back. Today on our adventure we are heading to Rio Bravo MX. Rio Bravo became famous and well known because it actually hosted a worldwide championship. And by worldwide, I don't just mean within the US. I mean, back in the 70s, people came from all over the world to race at Rio Bravo MX. So it's super cool that this track is right down the street from us. It's like 25 miles away from my house. Fantastic track. I've actually been there quite a few times. So this isn't like a first view for me, but it may be a first view for you. So hopefully I give you some good insight as to what to expect when you get there. They do take credit cards and debit cards. Now it's $30 plus the credit card fee to enter the track. Rio Bravo has a kids track. They have a what they call night track, or more of a supercross style track, and they have what they call the day track. So there are 3 total tracks. In addition to the tracks, they also have trails through the woods, and they even have a trials section. So big obstacles, a lot of balance, low speed stuff. Great for just maneuverability, but that's a lot of riding in one spot and a lot of riding for 30 bucks. A bit of an update for you too. The crash that happened at Murphy's MX in the first review video, it seemed so simple. It looked so boring. Nothing cool happened. I didn't flip over end over end. I didn't do a whole lot of damage to the bike, but I did apparently do damage to myself. I was stubborn about it and waited about a week or so before I contacted the doctor who I was riding with about my knee. Turns out I broke 2 bones in my leg with something called trabecular fractures, which apparently is like a spider webbing of my leg, and then tore the muscle across the back of my knee. It didn't tear it straight through, so I didn't need to have surgery. Because of the way the fractures were, it just healed with time. But man, did it hurt for a while. I couldn't walk for a few weeks. This is 8 weeks today from the time that we went to Murphy's, and my hand still hurts. My leg feels great. It shouldn't cause me any problems with riding. I am getting yelled at by my wife for going riding as often as I have been with the injury. Not actually. She loves me. She loves me riding. She's not yelling. She just thinks I'm stupid sometimes. As you are approaching this track, you cannot tell it is a track from the road. You cannot see anything. You cannot see signs. I use this bridge as an indicator. I know that when I get to the bridge, that's when I got to put my turn signal on and make the turn off the road. There is a sign, which you'll see in a second, that says Rio Bravo Motocross Park. There it is. But it's kind of hard to see from the road, so I wanted to make sure I showed you guys how to get in. This is the entrance to Rio Bravo. There's a BMX track here. There's a jump track. Super, super cool. I've only seen it used once. Let's go sign in. This here is the night track, as they call it. They allow all size bikes on it. It's typically more of a beginner style track. You get a lot of smaller bikes, a lot of kids, a lot of adults that are on their first times on the track. It's a pretty hard packed track. You don't really get any ruts. But you do have these nice banked turns for most of the turns out here. The jumps themselves, they're pretty consistent. They've got some good pop to them. So if you've got some speed, they kick you in the air. Just did a couple laps on the recently revamped night track. It's cool. There's a whole whoop section. I haven't ridden a whoop section in a very long time. I like the track so far. The dirt is very dry, though. It doesn't look like it's been watered in a couple days. We haven't had any rain here in a while either, so it's definitely drying out. It's dusty. There were only 3 other bikes on the track at the time with me, so you can't see dust clouds, but I can see it getting super dusty with more than 5 bikes in one spot. So just something to be cautious about. And hopefully they'll take note and start watering it. Otherwise, I like it. Cool track. This is that enduro cross stuff, like the trials bikes. There were a couple old trials bikes out here earlier. You've got these culverts, these logs, these tires, all kinds of cool stuff to jump over and balance on. Little dude on a PW, rocking. So the kids track's cool. It's got some good lines to it. Goes up and down, some elevation change, some jumps that aren't really jumps, they're just kind of bumps. So it's safe. It's a good place to have kids learn. Also pretty hard packed and smooth. No real braking bumps, no acceleration bumps. Looks like there is a bit of a rut right there in front of the tree, but this is cool for kids to learn on. 50s, 65s, 110s. It's meant for the little dudes. One thing I absolutely love about this track is the amount of trees. There's shade everywhere. Kids can come out, hang out, and not have to roast in the sun, and we get to be right next to the track. So what's up, dude? You're good, it's on. Your arms hurt?
Yes.
This is Aaliyah. This is our daughter. She is 9 years old. She rides on a Kawasaki KLX 110. Seems to be having a lot of fun out there. Aaliyah, you just rode on the kids track. What'd you think?
I like the really big hills. I like that you're able to just speed up, and then like when you come down, it's just like you get really fast.
Have a starting gate for racing. They do races here all the time. It's actually a concrete starting pad too. Look at that elevation change and that pretty dirt. Whoa! Getting a little squirrely there. One of the coolest things about this track is that they've got this parking area, this canopy, so if you get here early enough you can park in the shade. But on top of that, it's got this cool picnic table viewing spot, also covered. You can come hang out, you can do parties, you can do whatever you want up there and watch the racing. Check this out. There's a pool and a playground. Little dude's ripping on an 85. That's cool. Bravo Motocross in Houston, Texas. Thanks for a great day. Bathrooms. You can see as I'm touring around the property, there are a series of porta potties. They have actual bathrooms. I have been to this track probably 5 times and honestly didn't know they were there until somebody told me, go look at the pavilion. There is bathrooms, men's bathroom and women's bathroom with running water. They are pretty clean. Now I will say there's no hot water. It is just cold water, but it is better than most motocross facilities offer. Something I haven't discussed in other videos is parking situations. At Rio Bravo, you can park wherever you want. You can park under the pavilion if you get there in time, which is amazing. Highly recommend getting there early to get the shaded, covered area. But you can park around the track. You can park by the kids track if you have kids. You can park by the night track on both sides of the night track. It depends on what you want to do. But when you first pull into the track, you've got the night track on the right, the kids track on the left, and straight ahead, if you just follow the road, you get to the main track. Choose wherever you feel comfortable to park, but remember, the bathrooms are under the pavilion. Let's talk about track value. Rio Bravo, I think that the track has fantastic flow. I like the track layout. The dirt is really, really nice, and it's well kept. I only have to drive 35 minutes to get to it. I think value-wise, I would drive 2.5 hours to ride Rio Bravo. Price point, they're spot on. It's well worth the entry fee to ride that facility. With the maintenance that they put into it, it's an easy $30 to spend. So, highly recommend conveniences of the track. There is no concession stand. There's no food available. There's no drink available. You can't buy anything at the track. Chances are, if you have a problem, they can help you out. You can go and ask somebody and they'll say, yes, we have this, or yes, we can do this. They were very, very open to helping people. A buddy of mine who came to the track with me today, he didn't bring motocross boots because he no longer owns them. We asked and said, do you happen to have any? Thinking they'd say, no, sorry, we don't. They actually said, yes, we have a whole shelf full of boots that you can borrow in case you forget them. So please bring your own gear, but in the event that you forget something, ask. They've got your back. Awesome crew, very helpful, very nice. Camping is allowed at Rio Bravo. They do allow overnight camping. It is primitive camping. You cannot hook up an RV. There's no dump stations, but you can camp there in tents. You can camp there in a self-contained trailer or RV. One little added bonus, they have a pool at Rio Bravo. The fact that there is a pool there is amazing. Think about that. You go out on a Friday night, after work, after school, whatever, you camp. You have fun with your friends and family. Saturday morning, you wake up, you ride a fresh prime track, and then after you've worn yourself out, you go jump in the pool. You cool down in the pool, and then you camp out again, and then you ride again on Sunday. Ah, that sounds amazing. I would love to do that. Yeah. But bring food, bring water, bring lots of water. It is Texas, so it is hot. Some closing thoughts, not necessarily on the track, but on the channel itself. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope it's helpful to you. I hope that when you find the video, you find the answers you're looking for. If you don't find the answers you're looking for, let me know what I'm missing. But I've got more videos coming too, so hopefully you like them, and if you do, subscribe, see what else we've got going on, and I hope to see you out at the track. Have fun, stay safe, everyone.